Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show off a little bit of my Battletech stuff, my legendary Mechwarriors box set that I ended up picking up at Gamescom in Calgary. So this box contains the Archer, the Medcat, and the Marauder, and the Direwolf, which is kind of in the back there. They're going to be spinning around on the turntable here. So the thing that I like most about this set is that it has, it's just nicer posing, I think. I prefer. The Mad Cat is the one that stands out the least. It's the most boring pose. It's not sprinting like in that other version of the Mad Cat that they made. The Direwolf and the Marauder, the Archer, they all have a bit of a torso twist going on, so it looks like they have a little bit more dynamic movement, which I think is cool. The Archer has his missile tubes open on all the different models, so you're not really going to see a different variant there. I mean, I'd have to clip them off and then print new doors or something for them if I was going to have them be any other way. The Mad Cat doesn't have missile doors. So my general impressions of the set are that they're really good. I think that some of the details on them are a little bit crisper than the original ones. But in some places they're not as crisp. It's mostly the Marauder that I found is the most different. Its main AC gun on the top is a bit different looking, and that's maybe just because it has a different weapons loadout. But I generally like the details on all of them, and I'm going to throw up probably the Archer first as the first comparison, and you can see all three of them kind of spinning around. You can see which one you like if you can pick them up separately. All right, so the one that just passed by, he's the original Archer, and he's kind of got an upward looking pose, which I didn't know if I liked at first, and the Vulture also has that kind of pose as well. I actually quite like that. This is the Legends one who's passing by now, and I liked him because he's kind of like in a hunched kind of state, and he looks like he's walking and his arms are posed really coolly. The one that's going by right now is the one that's in the Alpha Strike box from what I remember, and I think this guy is the most kind of stiff looking, the most awkward looking. And that's maybe just, I'm not sure. I'm not sure why he just doesn't come across to me as posed quite as coolly. Like maybe it's just the silhouette of the way his legs are, and he's not pointing his missile tubes up in the air or something. But generally I think that the detail on all of them is really good. It's really sharp. But if I had to pick my favorite one, I'd probably pick the Legends one, and then this guy back here, I think he's the next strongest pose, and then I think this guy is probably the weakest out of the bunch. Maybe I just don't like his underslung laser guns quite as much as how the other guys look. All right, let's jump on to the next one. Okay, so the next ones I only have 2 Direwolves. I'm not sure if there's any more Direwolf models that were ever made, but I only have 2 of them. This one here is the Legends one. You can see because he's got this laser beam. Someone's going to tell me what that is at some point probably, whether it's an LBX or an autocannon or a PPC or whatever. I think generally the model is a little bit crisper than the main one. You can see here see this one here? That's the old one. That one, he's got a rocket launcher on the top, which I think looks kind of cool, kind of breaks up the model a little bit. I think the torso twist on the Legends one looks really, really cool, and I think he looks a little bit more dynamic, like I kind of said before. Both of them, I think, look really good, and I'm kind of glad that I have 2 of them now, because you can never have enough Direwolves, I don't think. And he has a big mech. He's a 100-tonner and assault class mech, so. Okay, next we're going to take a look at the Timberwolf Mad Cat. The Legends one is the one on the left, and the old one is the one my old one? Yes. This guy, there's not too much difference in the posing. It's kind of like, okay, we almost just mirrored the walking pose a little bit. I haven't really noticed too much difference in any of the details on it. Even his weapon loadout seems pretty damn similar. I mean, the Mad Cat looks good. I actually have 3 of them. I don't know if I need 3. He's one of the best designs that FASA ever put out. My personal favorite mech out of all the mechs is probably the Vulture, but I like the Rifleman and the Warhammer and the Marauder quite a bit as well. So this guy looks good, and I'm happy with how he looks. He's not. I don't think he's quite different enough. I would have liked him to have a torso twist or maybe extend one of his arms a little bit more or something. But generally, he still looks pretty good. I guess the foot that's off the ground isn't quite as curled on the Legends one, but I think they could have gone a little bit further with this one. He's probably the weakest one out of the bunch. And lastly, we got the Marauder, and the one that just passed by, he is the old Marauder, or the Battlebox Marauder or whatever. And the one who's coming by right now is the Legends Marauder. And I really like the Legends one just because he's a little bit more dynamic looking. His torso's twisted a little bit. Even his autocannon or whatever's on the top there is looking like it's swiveled a little bit as well. Both of them have really good details. I just think that the Legends one is a little bit crisper looking. I don't know if the rest of the mold is too much different, but I think they both look pretty awesome. The Marauder is one of the classic awesome mechs, and at some point I'm going to show off some of my older books that I kept from Battletech, because I still have my original 2035 or 3025 and 3050 books, and the 3055 book. And I managed to pick up one of the older books that I'd never bought in the first place as well, which I like to show off as well. So yeah, just in total, I think that the set is worth picking up. Like, I was able to get it at the non-absorbent eBay price because I bought it directly from Catalyst itself, which I thought was kind of cool that I was able to actually get that. And it was nice to be able to pick him up. So we'll just throw them back on here, and you can see them driving around again. Because alternatively on eBay, I've seen these guys go for anywhere between $100 and $180 for 4 of these mechs, and it definitely isn't worth that much. I mean they're posed differently, but they're not super dramatically different. Not enough that you would want to pay that price. But it was cool to be able to pick them up and make this video about them for you. All right, guys, I'll see you again in the next video. Bye-bye.